So today we are going to start in Sukhasana. So make your way down to find an easy seat. Just crossing your legs at your shins, flex your feet if it feels more comfortable to sit on something, a block, a blanket, go for it. Rest your hands on your thighs. Take any small movements you need to here to settle in. Maybe some rocks side to side through those sit bones. Could roll your shoulders, neck, and head around. And then eventually settle into stillness. Allow your eyes to close, your face to soften. See if you can release a little more into your sit bones, using the weight of your elbows and your hands on your thighs to help you drop that weight through your sit bones. With an easy drawing in of your navel, find a brightness to your spine, lengthening through the back of your neck, out the top of your head. And as you begin to watch your breath, notice your full inhale. Fill yourself all the way up into that small pause. And then exhale, drop into that big breath out, all the way down to empty into that small pause. Recognizing the spaces in between your breath. Inhale, full breath into that pause at the top. Exhale all the way to empty into that pause at the bottom. And carry on with this breath at your pace. Gently draw your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Recognizing the steadiness in your foundation. The reach through the top of your head, your intuition. The vastness at your heart. Bow your forehead to your hands. Release your hands. Gently open your eyes, lift your chin, and on an inhale, reach your arms overhead. Get long through your side waist. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to right knee, right fingers behind you. Turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Pull your left hip back slightly so your hips stay square to the front as you rotate around. Take a big breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, center, reach your arms overhead, get longer. Exhale, twist left, right hand to left leg, left fingers behind you as you spin your heart around to the left. Pull that right hip back, try and keep your hips square to the front. Take a full breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, center, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands behind you, fingers pointing forward towards your seat. Roll your shoulders back. Start to press into your hands, open across your heart. Spread wide through your chest and collarbones. Take a full breath in. And now exhale, fold over your legs. Walk your hands out in front of you. Find a little sway in your sit bones. Think of walking your sit bones back as your hands walk forward. Then just relax, easy neck, easy shoulders. You might even close your eyes. Stay for a breath. Inhale to fill up. Exhale to soften, to let go, to empty. Walk your hands towards your legs. Coming back up to sit, just change the crossing of your legs. And on an inhale, reach your arms overhead, get long through your side waist. This time, exhale, twist left, right hand to left leg, left fingers behind you. Keep that right hip pulling back as you rotate around to the left. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, center, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, twist right. Keep that left hip drawing back as you rotate to the right. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, center, arms overhead. Exhale, hands behind you, fingers point forward. Start to take a little weight into your palms. Press in your hands, lift your heart. Open across your chest, widen through your collarbones. Take a full breath in. Exhale, fold over your legs. As your hands walk forward, walk your sit bones back. Get a little longer through your spine as you soften over your shins. Relax your neck, your head, maybe even close your eyes. Full inhale. Full exhale. Walk your hands back in, come all the way up to sit. And then make your way to all fours. You can roll over your shins or swing your legs around. Set yourself up. Spread your fingers wide as you place your hands under your shoulders. Tuck and spread your toes and line your knees directly underneath your hips. Inhale, cow pose. Flip your sit bones to the ceiling. Energetically drag your wrists back as your heart pulls forward and up. Now see if you can keep this cow shape in your body as you start to thin your sit bones back towards your heels. So keep those sit bones flipping up for as long as you can. And then when those hips get way back towards your heels, start to tuck your tailbone. Pull your belly in, rounding towards cat pose. Spread between your shoulder blades and pull your shoulders all the way over your wrists. So now we're in full cat pose. Let's take that again. Inhale, cow, sit bones lift, heart pulls forward. Try and keep those sit bones lifted. Start to press your hips back, and let's just smooth it out now. Tuck your tailbone, pull your belly in. Drop your head around your upper back, pull forward, shoulders over wrist into cat. Again, inhale, cow. Exhale, press those hips back. Turning this into cat, tuck your tail, pull your belly in, drop your head, pull forward into cat. Last time, inhale, cow. Exhale, press back, tuck your tail, pull your belly in, drop your head around your spine. Draw those shoulders over your wrists for cat. Inhale, cow pose, leading with those sit bones again. This time, exhale, downward dog. So lift your sit bones up and back. Press into your hands. Melt your heels towards the floor. Become aware of your foundation. And then as you press down and out through your hands and your heels, find that apex in your hips, that peak. Really lift your sit bones up high. Relax your head, your neck. You might even give it a little shake here. And on an inhale, pull forward to plank, shoulders over wrist. Gazing forward. Exhale, lower halfway down. Chaturanga, option to use your knees for an assist. Inhale, press right back up to plank. We're going to do that one more time. Use your legs as needed. Exhale, lower halfway down. Chaturanga. Inhale, press back up to plank. And this time, exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Beautiful. Untuck your toes. Walk your legs back, get long through your legs. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels as you zip your belly in and up. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra. Activate your back muscles here. Hover your hands off the floor just 1 inch. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Hands and head release. Inhale, baby cobra, all the way into that hand hover. So go ahead, lift those hands straight away. Engage your back. Exhale, lower to the floor. One more like that. Feet stay grounded. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest, lift your hands. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Stretch your legs so much that your knees lift off the floor. Pull your belly in. Take a big breath in to prepare. Exhale, press up to plank. And then right back to downward dog. Pedal out your legs. Add some movement this time around in your down dog, whatever feels good here. And then use that movement to crawl your feet forward towards your hands, step by step. Once your feet arrive at the top of your mat, open them hip width apart. You can measure 2 fist distance. Bend your knees and let your belly drape over your thighs. Give your neck and head a shake. Really let them fall towards the floor. Yogi's choice today, you can grab hold of opposite elbows. You can interlace your hands behind your head. You can grab for your calves, whatever feels good. And then same thing, Yogi's choice. You can stay still and breathe or add some movement. Maybe pedal the legs, swing the torso. Just take a few breaths. And then release your arms. Bend your knees a little deeper. Unroll slowly all the way up to stand. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Today, bring your arms alongside your body, palms pointing forward. As your fingertips reach for the floor, as your feet press into the floor, can you lengthen your tailbone towards your heels? And then zip up through your kneecaps and the quadriceps, your muscles right above your kneecaps. Pull your belly and front ribs in. Find more length through the back of your neck, the top of your head, and now close your eyes. Standing in Tadasana, otherwise known as mountain pose. Take a few moments here to imagine the most beautiful mountain. Its peak, its slopes, the color of its rocks or trees, its large base that penetrates into the earth's surface and supports its peak with a firm foundation. Now imagine this mountain in your body. Your head is the peak, your torso and arms, the slopes, your legs and feet, the base, the roots. Embody the stability and vastness of your mountain, its resilience as the environment around it constantly changes. Bring your mountain's immovability into your core and its stillness, its peacefulness into your heart. Today, as we move a little slower through our flow, I invite you to find a little bit of this mountain in you in every pose. Embrace your mountain within. Gently bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Find that peak as you press your palms and maybe add a little back bend. Exhale, open your arms wide, dive forward, drop your head, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine, tailbone reaches back, top of head pulls forward. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lift through the top of your head, find that peak. Exhale, down dog, press into your hands, feel that foundation, really melt your heels towards the floor. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky and pause. Really working to square your hips off, spin your right hip down, pull your outer left hip back. Reach out your right heels, you press into your hands. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep melting your left heel to the floor. Take one more breath in. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Big transition. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Press into your front foot. Draw your left knee into your chest as you rise, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Bend both knees. Work your forearms towards your shin, your hands to heart center. Really flex that left foot. Soften your eyes and breath. Take a full inhale, 3 breaths. Full exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, mountain, left foot next to right. Reach your arms around. Press your palms. Maybe add a little back bend. Exhale, dive forward. Let it go. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Spin your biceps out. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Can you find that peak now with your sit bones reaching up? On an inhale, lift your left leg to the sky and pause. Point your left toes straight to the floor. Let that left hip spin down. Pull your outer right hip back. Press more into your hands. Reach out that left heel. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Keep reaching your right heel to the floor. Take one more breath in. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up between your hands. Big transition, press into your front foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain rise, drawing your right knee to your chest. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. Bending your knees, sit deeply. Hands to heart center, really flex that right foot. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, mountain, right foot next to left. Reach those arms up. Maybe add a little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lift through the top of your head. Exhale, down dog, press into your hands. Reach out those heels. Send your hips up and back. Inhale your right leg to the sky. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, pull your outer left hip back. Square off your hips. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, mountain, left foot next to right. Reach those arms overhead. Maybe add that back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. 3 breaths. Inhale, press into your hands, reach out that left heel. Exhale, pull your outer right hip back. Take a full breath in. Full exhale. One more inhale. And as you exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, mountain, right foot next to left, arms overhead, add a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your head. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Pause here. As you exhale, just heel till your feet hip width apart. Grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lap. You can soften your knees as much as you need. And on an inhale, pull your chest forward. Find that length. As you exhale, draw yourself into a deep forward fold. Work your belly over your front thighs. Slide your shoulder blades up your back. Start to draw the top of your head towards the floor. Press down and out through your heels. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you tap into that steadiness, that stillness, that calm? Take one more breath in. Fold deeper as you exhale. Release your arms. Heel toe your feet all the way to touch. Big toes come together. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Drag your weight into your heels as you drop your hips low. Counter that by reaching through your fingertips, lifting your heart. Scoop your tailbone forward, draw your belly in. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, get longer along the tops of your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Take another big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Now this time, exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, feel that difference, and bend your right knee. Really press in your hands, reach that right knee high. Stay for a breath in. Can you melt your left heel to the floor a little more as you exhale? As you inhale, start to stretch your right leg straight. Keep that leg straight. I want you to open your right leg out to the right, and with control, circle that leg around and step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, coming into a lizard lunge. Good, back knee is lifted. Pull your heart forward. On an inhale, press into your hands. Stretch your right leg straight. Keep your heart reaching towards the front of your space. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, modified pyramid. Just soften your torso inside that right leg. Push more into your front foot to steer your outer right hip back. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Slowly rebend your front knee. Seal your back heel into your mat. Press your right arm into your right knee. Start to rotate your torso to the left and reach your left fingers to the ceiling for Parsvakonasana, side angle. Now, can you lift through your left fingertips so much that your right fingers float off the floor today? Keep pressing your right knee open with your right arm. Draw your right sit bone back towards your back heel. Press more through your back heel and pull your belly and front ribs in. 3 breaths. Inhale. Use your exhale to spin your heart around to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. 1 big breath to reach back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor, square off. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. 3 breaths. Inhale, really reaching through those right fingertips. Can you use your exhale to drop your outer right hip down a little? Stay square in your hips. Inhale, lengthen out the top of your head. Exhale, spin your left ribs around. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Vashisthasana. Roll to the edges of your feet. Stack your right leg on top of your left. Press into your bottom hand. Rainbow arc your hips to the sky. 3 breaths. Inhale, flexing your feet. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This is like Tadasana on its side. Side mountain pose. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, float your right foot off of your bottom foot, and then step your right foot to the middle of your mat and drop your left hip down. You can bring your right elbow towards your right knee. I want you to push your right knee open with your right arm. Start to turn your gaze towards your left shoulder. Drag your bottom hip energetically towards your front wrist. So you can create a little more stretch along the left side of your body here. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Stay lifted out of that bottom wrist and bottom shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pressing right arm into right leg. Take one more breath in. And exhale. Inhale your right arm to the sky. You're going to roll onto your seat, facing the back of your mat, coming into a seated figure 4. Left knee will bend. Left foot will come flat, and that right ankle is crossing over your left thigh. Good. Flex your right foot. The closer you walk your hands in towards your seat, the deeper the stretch. See if you can spin your fingers to face your seat in the back of your mat. Roll your shoulders open. Send that right knee away from you. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. If it ever feels good to close your eyes, go for it. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Now with your fingers pointing towards the back of your mat, roll your shoulders open again. Keep your chest wide. Press into your hands and your left foot. Inhale, lift your hips to the ceiling. Let your knees move towards the back of your mat as you press your hips high. Yes, and then exhale, slowly lower back down. Twice more like that. Inhale, lift your hips. Drop that right knee heavy. Exhale, slowly lower down. One more inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, beautiful. Let your legs fall to the left. Bring your hands to the top of your mat and just step back, downward dog. So we're just unwinding. Pedal out your legs, shake out your head. And on an inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Now feel the difference from square hips to open hips. As you exhale, scorpion dog, open your left hip, bend your left knee. Press more into your hands. Inhale that left knee higher. Go deeper into that scorpion dog as you exhale. Now inhale, start to stretch that left leg straight. Keep that left leg long as you circle it around to the left and eventually step your left foot to the outside of your left hand, coming into a lizard lunge. Good, back knee is lifted. Press into your hands. Inhale, stretch your front leg straight as you pull your heart forward. So try and feel that sensation of hips pulling back, heart pulling forward to find more length in your spine. Exhale, modified pyramid. Let your torso fall inside your left leg. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. You can press a little more into your front, maybe even front foot, maybe even into your hands to pull your hips back. Take one more breath in. One more exhale. And slowly rebend your left knee. Seal your back heel down. Press your left arm into your left leg. Keep that left knee opening wide. Reach your right arm to the sky. Parsvakonasana, side angle. Today I want you to reach through those right fingers so much that your left fingers float an inch or 2 off the floor. Yes. Keep pressing your left knee open. Draw your left sit bone back. Anchor through your back heel. Pull your belly and front ribs in. 3 breaths. Inhale. Use that exhale to spin your heart to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Stay in it as you exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. One big breath to reach back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor, square off. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high, 3 breaths. Inhale, reach through your left fingertips. Can you drop that outer left hip down a little as you exhale, hips stay square to the floor. Inhale, get longer out the top of your head. Exhale, twist. Take one more breath in. Full exhale. Vashisthasana, roll to the edges of your feet. Stack your left leg on top of your right. 3 breaths. Inhale, really rainbow arc those hips to the sky. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you find Tadasana? Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Pull your belly and front ribs in. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, float your left foot off your bottom foot. Step your left foot to the middle of your mat. Land your hips down. Bring your left elbow and arm towards that left leg. Imagine here, you could drag that bottom hip closer to your front wrist as you press your left arm into your left leg and turn your gaze towards that right shoulder. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Keep lifting out of your bottom wrist. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pressing left arm into left leg. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale your left arm to the sky. Exhale that left hand behind you, roll to your seat. You're going to plant your right foot flat on the floor. Seated figure 4 with that left ankle crossed over your right thigh. Flex through your left foot. Spin your fingers to face towards your seat, towards the back of your mat. Open your chest. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now keep this shape in your legs. Make sure those fingers are pointing towards the back of your mat. Press your hands in your right foot. Inhale, lift your hips. Let that left knee get heavy. Good. Exhale, slowly lower down. 2 more like that. Inhale, press your hips to the sky. Exhale, lower down. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let your legs fall to the right. Bring your hands to the top of your mat. Step back, downward dog. Just unwind. Pedal it out, shake it out. Take a breath. And we're going to smooth out our flow. Inhale, raise high in your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. As you inhale, start to stretch that right leg long. Exhale, swoop that right leg around. Place your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Lizard lunge. Inhale, stretch your front leg straight as your hips pull back, heart pulls forward. Exhale, soften over your leg. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, bend your front knee. Plant your back heel into the floor. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Parsvakonasana. Pause here. Find that reach through your left fingers and hover your right fingers off the floor again. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm reaches back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Exhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. As you inhale, float your right leg off your bottom leg. Exhale, step your right foot to the middle of your mat, land your hips down, bring your right arm to your right leg. Push that right knee open, turn your gaze over your front shoulder. Think of dragging that bottom hip towards your bottom wrist. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand behind you, bend your left knee. Plant your left foot to the floor. Fingers point towards the back of your mat, straight away into those hip raises. Inhale, press your hips to the sky. Exhale, lower down. Nice. 2 more. Inhale, press. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press. Exhale, lower. Let your legs drop to the left, hands to the top of your mat. Step back, downward dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Inhale, start to stretch your left leg straight. Exhale, circle that leg around. Land your left foot to the outside of your left hand, lizard lunge. Inhale, stretch your left leg straight. Hips pull back, heart pulls forward. Exhale, soften your torso and fold. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, bend your front knee. Plant your back heel down. Inhale, right arm to the sky, Parsvakonasana. Reach through your right fingers. Float your left fingers off the floor just an inch or 2. Good, big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left arm up and back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Inhale, float your left leg off your bottom leg. Exhale, step your left foot to the middle of your mat. Drop your hips and bring your left arm to your left leg. Turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Imagine you could drag that bottom hip towards your bottom wrist. Keep pressing left arm into left leg. Stay for a breath in. Full breath out. Inhale your left arm to the sky. Exhale, circle that arm behind you. Roll to your tush, bend your right knee. Plant your right foot down. Fingers point towards the back of your mat. Straighten to those hip raises. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let your legs fall to the right. Bring your hands to the top of your mat. Unwind. Step back, downward dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth. Exhale. And then as you gaze towards your feet, start to walk your hands back to your feet. Find a forward fold at the back of your mat. We took a lot on our wrists, so let's give our wrists a little counter stretch here. Padahastasana, bend your knees as much as you need. Lift your feet and slide your hands underneath your feet. Try and bring those toes all the way to your wrists. Press your toes into your wrists. Really give those wrists a nice release, a little massage. Slide your shoulder blades up your back. Press down into your heels as you pull your head towards the floor. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Full breath out. Release your hand, shake out your head. You might give your wrist a little roll. Soften your knees and slowly unroll all the way up to stand. Good. Take a step forward to the center of your mat. And on an inhale, reach your arms overhead, press your palms. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Working into a chest expansion here. Try and squeeze your palms together. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Drive your knuckles down as your heart begins to lift. stepping towards toppling tree. I want you to take your right foot forward to the top of your mat. Big step forward. Extend long through your back leg all the way out those toes. Keep this chest expansion. This has the same feeling as standing splits. So start to hinge forward from your hips. Let your arms and your back leg lift to the ceiling as your torso hinges forward. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you tap into the qualities of your mountain within? Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, high lunge. Land your back toes. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, stretch your right leg straight. Exhale, Trikonasana, shift your hips back. Right hand to right shin, left arm to the sky. Anchor through your back heel, pull your belly and front ribs in. 3 breaths. Inhale into that long torso. Use your exhale to spin your right ribs up and around. Big breath in. Big breath out. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take one more inhale. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana. Soften your front knee. Scoot your right hand forward and to the right slightly. Glide onto that front leg. Begin to spin your heart to the side wall or maybe the ceiling. Reach out your lifted heel. Can you stack your top hip over your bottom hip? Can you stack your top shoulder over your bottom shoulder so you're really trying to flatten out your body? Take a breath in. Listen closely. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bring your left fingers to the floor. Bend your left knee. Square off to the floor. Draw that left knee in behind you. Draw that left heel towards your left glute and your forehead towards your front knee. Inhale back into Ardha Chandrasana. Take your time. Flatten out your body. Exhale, Shiva squat. Square off. Curl into that little ball. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Stay here. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Big step back, warrior 2. Land that back heel lightly. Reach through your arms. Stretch your front leg straight. Turn your right toes in and come into a wide-legged straddle with your feet. Now we're going to add Gomukhasana arms. Take your right arm up, left arm down. Bend at your elbows and work to grab for your fingers, your shirt, or a towel. Roll your left shoulder open. As you anchor through your feet, lift through your right elbow, lift through your heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale, fold. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Gently release your arms. You can shake out your head, your shoulders. Now we're going to make our way into pigeon. Just stay with me, a little awkward transition here. Crawl your hands around to the right. Spin all 10 toes to face the top of your mat. And then start to heel toe that right foot over to the left, coming down onto your right shin. Good. Walk your left knee and left toes back. Take your time setting up. Come to your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Take your time. Another great place to close your eyes. To come back to the sensations, the energetic feel of your mountain. Start to walk your hands back in. Take your time here. Tuck your back toes. Step back, downward dog. Pedal out your legs. See your feet. Walk your hands back to your feet. Find a forward fold at the back of your mat. And soften your knees and roll up to stand. Step to the center of your mat. Bring your hands to prayer. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Exhale, chest expansion behind you. See if you can interlace with the opposite finger on top. Squeeze your palms, squeeze your shoulder blades as your knuckles drive down. Open and lift your heart. Moving towards toppling tree. This time, step your left foot to the top of your mat. Extend long through your right leg, back and out through those back heels. And then slowly start to lift your arms and back leg together as your torso pitches forward. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, high lunge. Land your back toes. Reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, stretch your left leg straight. Prepare. Exhale, Trikonasana, left hand to left shin, right arm to the sky. Draw your outer left hip back. Anchor through your back heel. Pull your belly and front ribs in. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, spinning your left ribs around and up. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana. Soften through your front knee. Bring your left hand forward and to the left. Reach out your lifted heel. Start to spin your heart around to the side wall or the ceiling. And then flatten out here. See if you can stack your top hip over your bottom hip. Try and stack your top shoulder over your bottom shoulder. Take a big breath in. Here we go. Exhale, Shiva squat. Take your time. Right fingers come to the floor. Square off. Bend both knees. Tuck that right leg behind. And squeeze your right heel towards your tush as you work your forehead to your front knee. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Open back up. Flatten back out. Exhale, Shiva squat. Last time. Curl in. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Half moon. Stay there. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Big step back. Warrior 2. Stretch your front leg straight. Turn those front toes in. Wide-legged straddle in your legs. Gomukhasana arms. Left arm up, right arm down this time. Bend at your elbows. Work to grab for your fingers, your shirt, a towel. Roll your right shoulder open. Press near your feet. Inhale, lift your heart. Lift your left elbow. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, gently release your arms. Give your head and shoulders a little shake. Then we're going to awkwardly transition into pigeon again. Start to walk your hands to the left. Spin all 10 toes to face the top of your mat. Heel toe that left foot to the right side of your mat. And as you bend that left knee, just land your left shin down. Beautiful. Walk your right knee and right toes back. Come to your fingers. Take a breath in. Lengthen. Keep that length. Exhale. Pull yourself forward over your front leg. You might open your mouth, release your jaw. Great place to flutter the lips or take a big sigh. Notice what comes up in stillness. In stillness, it's easier to see the truth. Therefore, our mountains are supremely wise. Start to walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes, step back, downward dog, pedal it out, find a release. And when you're ready, inhale, pull forward to plank, gazing forward, slow count of 5 to lower to the floor in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untuck your toes, walk your legs together. Moving straight into Dhanurasana bow pose. Bend your knees, reach for the outsides of your feet or your ankles. Then try and walk your knees to the back of your mat. Get longer through the fronts of your thighs. Anchor down through your pelvis. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift everything off the floor. Really lift your feet to the sky to lift your thighs. Kick your shins back to lift and open your chest. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, release. Turn your head to the right and army crawl your right leg and right arm. So bend your right knee, bend your right arm. You're taking the inverse of your right arm on the left side. So your left hand can point down. And just make it comfortable in your body. Close your eyes. Drop into the floor. Find your breath. You might notice your heartbeat against your mat. And we'll start to turn this into a supine twist. Press into your right hand just enough to lift your body so you can slide your left arm through. So we're threading our left arm through. Begin to roll onto your back and let that right arm slide across your chest and open out to the right. Bring your left hand to your right leg. Keep pressing your right knee towards the floor as you melt your right shoulder blade into the floor. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let a breath in. Let a breath out. Bring your right hand towards your chest. We're just rewinding now. Back onto our belly. And we'll change into an army crawl on the left. So you'll bend your left knee, bend your left elbow, look to the left. Bring that right arm in inverse, right fingers pointing down. Drop into the earth. Maybe close your eyes. Come back to your breath. And moving into our gentle twist, press me your hand enough so you can lift your torso and thread your right arm under and through. Start to roll to your back. Let that left hand slide across your chest and open to the left. Bring your right hand to your left leg. Keep that left knee reaching towards the floor as you try and seal or melt that left shoulder blade down. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. This time, continue to roll onto your back. You might need to scooch back onto your mat here. And just give your knees a hug into your chest. And take some gentle rocks side to side. Yogi's choice on how you'd like to close your practice. You might extend your legs to the ceiling super softly. Soft feet, soft ankles, soft knees, coming into legs up the wall. Or you might move into plow pose, toes to the floor over your head. And from plow, option to move into shoulder stand. So take your time. Yogi's choice. We're just here for a few breaths. If you're in shoulder stand, flex your feet. Lower your toes back into plow. From plow, bring your arms to the floor for support. Gently start to unroll into legs up the wall. So we'll all catch each other and legs up the wall. Pull your belly in. Let your legs extend long all the way down to the floor. Squeeze your legs together. Matsyasana, fish pose. Push into your elbows. Lift your chest to the ceiling. Come all the way to the crown of your head. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Press into your arms as you exhale. Lift your head, tuck your chin, and slowly lower down and find Shavasana. Open your legs a little wider. Turn your palms to the ceiling. Close your eyes. Perhaps you visualize your beautiful mountain again. As your body rests in Shavasana, you might imagine the merging of you and your mountain together as one. And slowly start to deepen your breath. Add small movements to your toes and ankles, your fingers and wrists. You might even turn your head side to side. Stretch your arms overhead. Take a full body stretch. You're going to open your mouth, stick out your tongue, maybe even yawn. And draw your knees to your chest. Roll to your right side. And eventually make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Finding your roots, your base through your pelvis. Your peak through the top of your head. And allow your hands to rest on your thighs today, feeling the slopes in your torso and your arms. As night follows day and day night, the mountain just sits, simply being itself. It remains still as the seasons flow into one another, and as the weather changes moment by moment and day by day. Calmness, abiding all change. Jon Kabat-Zinn. As you draw your hands to heart center, honor your mountain within, your wisdom within, your light within. Namaste.